Welcome back to Build a Life You Love podcast. I'm your host, Kaylyn McCarthy. Um, I am tired. I'm gonna be honest. I am coming off of a trip where I was walking 16,000 steps a day, and everybody in my family is fighting a cold. So we are just a little bit, and I don't really feel sick. I'm just really tired. Like I could go to bed right now and sleep all day. But I have work to do and I have this podcast to film, and it's just pushing through the moments where you feel tired and just continue to do the stuff that you love to do. So, in that, this podcast is one of the things that inspires me and makes me a better person. So, I really want to make this podcast authentic, and I want to show the real and raw moments of when I'm tired, of when I'm not feeling the most energetic, of when, I'm sad. So, that's another reason why I decided to still film. Life sometimes is hard. Sometimes you are going to have to overcome things, obstacles, sickness, whatever it is. But you have to remind yourself you have everything in you to overcome them. Which leads me to our topic today, which is mindset. Okay, I don't know what about the last 2 weeks. Everybody I talk to, they're in a funk. Something's going on. They're sad. Um, they don't feel like doing anything, whatever. And personally, for me, I was also feeling that way. And I think I've kind of expressed that in the past. It's been a little bit of a weird season for me, not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to do XYZ, which is so funny because it's not funny, but you would think, from social media perspective, social media is just like a highlight reel, but you would think from what I post, I would be the happiest person in the world. But there are ups and downs. When you're in the slump, it is very hard to get out, especially when you don't even want to get out, when you just have lost hope, when you don't really feel like trying anymore. I don't even know how to describe it, but I mean, that's what I've been feeling. It's what my friends have been feeling. It's literally despair, if I could describe it that way. And I had this realization. Your perspective on life, what comes to you, what happens to you, all stems from your outlook and your mindset. Think about the glass half full versus half empty. They're technically the same thing, but it's two different perspectives. So, are you going to look at your life as half empty or half full? Um, and lately, I've been looking at it half empty when in reality, it's half full. You are the key to unlocking the next best version of you or your best life, your dream life. It literally all stems from within and within your mindset. Because if you tell yourself, I can't do this will never happen for me, guarantee it's not going to happen for you. But if you wake up every day and you come and guard up your mind, if you come and guard up your mind and say, miracles are happening every day, everything works out for me, I am highly favored. Just different affirmations where it puts you in a state of gratitude, in a state of positive thinking. You will unlock so many blessings in your life versus sitting in an energy and mindset that's looking at the world like it's half empty or like things aren't possible. And it can be very hard, especially when, past circumstances maybe in your life have proven to you that it's not possible. I've been there. I mean, I remember like when I was really struggling with my acne, and I literally did not believe it was possible for me for my acne to be clear. I did not believe it was possible for me to have clear skin. Like I literally have tried, at that point I had tried everything. I had tried a different diet. I had tried a different skincare line. I went to an esthetician. I invested in a skincare course with all the different things. I had a skincare routine. Literally nothing worked. No matter what I did, I could eat the most terrible junk in the world and during the summer and have clear skin. But in the winter, I could eat so clean, be so good about my routine, cystic breakouts. Could not pinpoint what, where, when, how, why. I think that's the hardest part, is like when the process doesn't look like the way you want it to. You're like, excuse me, this is not what I wanted it to be. But you kind of have to just surrender the control and just go with the flow. And it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there. I read this book about changing your mindset and visualizing, what you want in life. So I started really visualizing and believing and speaking over myself about having clear skin. And lo and behold, I have stopped having cystic breakouts. Like like it literally came into fruition. And that's my best example of how just changing your mindset can produce miracles in your life. And building your mental strength is literally a muscle. And like I said, you kind of have to guard your mind in the morning. Like, start off on a good note. Don't start the day listening to sad, depressing music, okay? Start the day with something upbeat, fun, and literally tell yourself it's going to be a great day. Tell yourself things are going to happen fast and your dream life is just around the corner. Because I would much rather be in that mindset than something that's like terrible things are going to happen to me or whatever. So the more you just like practice being in that energy and in that mindset, the more it's going to become a habit. And the more you'll wake up happier and just like loving life. I just want this podcast to encourage you. If you're in the slumps, if your mindset is not where you need to be and it's not where it needs to be, and you don't necessarily know how to get there, I would just encourage you to just start waking up and speaking over yourself. Listen to affirmations in the morning. Whatever you want to achieve in life, start speaking that over you. Visualize what your achievement or whatever you're going for. If you want to lose weight, if you want to start a business, visualize yourself working out, getting on the scale and losing weight. Visualize yourself starting that business or your workday of what it would look like if you did start that business. This morning, I've been listening to affirmations, and honestly, it has changed my outlook today, and I'm feeling a little bit more confident and inspired to keep going and keep pushing, even when things don't look the way they should or the way you want them to. You kind of just have to reject the circumstances and the situations on the outside that aren't really aligning with the vision that you want, and say, no, I'm going to get there. Like, no matter what the process looks like, no matter what the circumstances look like, I know that this is for me and I know it's going to happen. And just trusting God that it is going to unfold the way it needs to. Remind yourself that this week as you enter into the weekend, and say some affirmations over yourself. Visualize your best self. Make a list of things that you want to accomplish or you want to do or you want to travel, and believe in yourself and believe in God that it's possible. And I guarantee you these things are going to happen. I hope y'all had a great day, and I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, and I love you guys.